Hey, what's going on, boys? Swaggys here. So, without any further ado, let's get it down to the actual video right here. Today, we'll be checking out a new recent video that recently came out. That's the same words, I apologize. For tryhardninja. Now, this is Bad Rabbit, an animated music video software that came out just a few hours ago today, or at least yesterday now. But I wanted to go ahead and check it out since it recently did come out. And overall, caught my attention. So, without any further ado, let's get right down to it. Link down below, go check it out. And of course, like and subscribe to the video itself, or like and subscribe to their channel itself here. They work really hard, deserve support, and of course put so much time and effort into it. So that's it. Go check it out. And of course, for the actual animation stuff here, go check it out. Kick. Anyways, without any further ado though, let's get right down to it. Link down below. Go check it out. All right. Ready to press play. Okay. Let's do this. Okay.
You know me from the shadows.
Oh.
Every time you play.
Okay.
But now I'm in the lights, so come and see me on the stage. The time for games is over. Well, that's not really true, because tonight my show will toy with your mind till you're through. Oh, what big ears you have.
Okay. That's good.
Better to hear where you are, so I can shred your heart.
Is that like AI or something like that?
With my rock guitar. It's nice to finally meet you. Our time has been divine. I'd hate for this to end, but it's a shame you have to die.
Okay.
Now everybody get your hands up.
Oh.
It's time to scream.
I was
Don't look so blue, we're having fun now, aren't we? And they always say, oh, what big ears you
Everything goes hard though.
have. The better to hear where you are, so
Damn.
I can shred your heartstrings with my rock guitar.
That's a cool model. Damn. Oh my god, stuff. Ooh. That's interesting.
My performance, we reached your end.
Okay.
I'm a bad rabbit. I'm a bad rabbit.
Okay.
Big ears you
What is this? Minecraft? Oh, for those kids.
hear where you are, so I can shred your heartstrings with my rock guitar. Oh, what big ears you have. I can hear you. The better
Okay.
to hear
So
where
what?
you are, and it's all over, so I can shred your heartstrings with my rock guitar. See you next time.
Okay. That was interesting. Oh, then it like repeats itself all over again. That was really cool. Anyways, so without any further ado, let me just go ahead and get to my actual just general thoughts and opinions on the actual stuff here, starting off with the main three factors themselves, of the beat itself, these vocals, the just themselves here. Let's get right down to it. Now, of course, starting off with the beat itself here, like I said, this is probably like my favorite part of the actual song itself here, because the beat itself here goes hard. I'm not gonna lie, it just goes hard and it doesn't stop, and it's just so good. And of course, like I said, beat itself here is immaculately well performed. I love it. It was incredible and so well put together. It was amazing, and I loved it throughout the entirety of the video itself here. The actual just like little burst of like intensity and just this like little moments of calm were so well put together and so well constructed. I overall very enjoyed it. Aside from that though, enough of yapping about the actual just beat itself here. Let's get into the actual vocal work themselves here. Let's get onto it. Now, of course, for the vocals themselves, they were actually really well performed. I'm not gonna lie, I love them. I love this song so much, but I don't really like it for the actual lyrics themselves here, and I'll get to that in a second. But overall, like I said, not a bad song. It is not a bad song in terms of the actual vocals themselves here. They were really well performed, gave an amazing amount of emotion, passion, and heart, and overall were so cool. I like it a lot. It was really well performed. I think I just have a main issue with the actual lyrics themselves and how it's kind of structured. But I'll get to that in a second. Like I said, vocals themselves here, really well done. Like I said, the amount of passion, heart, that's part of the actual stuff here was just so well done. And I loved it just so much. It was immaculate. But like I said, it does kind of get dragged down by some okay, maybe a little mediocre lyrics themselves here. At least in terms of Bonnie's kind of whole shtick. And actually, while we're already on the topic of lyrics themselves, let's get on to it. Now, of course, the lyrics themselves were not bad. I'm not gonna lie, they were not bad, but I do feel like they could have been at least a little better. There could have been maybe a few more moments that had maybe more of a need for intensity. There's just some that are kind of like I can hear you. Like it's just, I do wish we got something a little extra there. But aside from that, like I said, it's just not it's not just the actual intensity of the songs here that was kind of lacking a little bit. It's more or less kind of just the what's the word for it? Like a cheesiness. I'm not gonna lie, it was a little cheesy. It's like, oh, what big ears you have. The better to hear where you are. Like it's just a little on the cheesier side. Like, okay, you didn't have to include that. That made it a little bit a little cheesy, but overall, it's fine. It's fine. But aside from that, though, like I said, it's just those little elements there that kind of just not really throw me off, but kind of just kind of break my immersion a little bit and make me just think like, oh, this this is such a cheesy song. I'm not glad, and then it just kind of kind of just throws me off. But aside from that, like I said, overall, it's not bad. The construction or the actual structure and foundation for the actual stuff here were overall very solid and overall very well done. It's just certain elements of the actual just lyrics themselves here that kind of throw me in a loop. And aside from that, though, vocals themselves here really well portrayed. I love them. There's except when those few statements do come up, they're a little not like emotionless, but more bland. Like they have a bland amount of like enthusiasm there, which is understandable. But aside from that, though, it just kind of throws me in the loop for a little bit. But aside from that, though, what I have to do, like I said, vocal work themselves here really well done. But I do think they could have been better in certain aspects there. But I have to do, let's get into the actual visuals themselves. Let's get into it. Now, of course, with the visuals themselves here, they were incredibly interesting. I couldn't tell if there were certain statements that were either getting like AI art, like what was it, like right around here. Like I couldn't tell if this like AI art or something else because it just looked a little odd. Like this just looks a little too AI like. I'm not gonna lie. Like it just looks a little strange. I am not gonna lie. But aside from that, though, overall though, it's still really well done. I love it a lot. But it just looks a little weird. Aside from the actual visuals themselves being somewhat, almost, AI looking, the actual visuals themselves were overall very well done. Like I said, there's so many good things I can really talk about it here, but I'll get into that more into the actual just deep dive itself here. But like I said, overall, I had a lot of fun with the actual visuals. They were incredibly well done, really well thought out, and overall, very well executed, and overall, really cool. Aside from that, though, without any further ado, that basically does end off the actual just general thoughts and pins down the actual stuff here. Actually, that just ends off the general analysis segment. Now that I do, let's get into the actual deep dive of the actual stuff here. Now, before I get to the deep dive, please go check the actual original stuff here. Link down below. Go check them out. They work really hard to support. And of course, while you're at it, go ahead and also consider hitting the like button and of course subscribing, as it just helps me out a ton with the channel itself here. And like I said, just helps out so much. So please consider doing that. You don't have to, but like I said, it just helps me out a lot. And aside from that though, also, aside from liking and subscribing, go ahead and consider hitting the notification bell for next time I upload if you're interested in catching the newest videos as soon as you can. Like I said, if you want to get the newest videos as soon as possible, or get to them as soon as possible, hit the bell icon. That's what it's there for. And aside from that, comment down below your guys' thoughts and opinions on the actual stuff here, whether you liked it, you hated it, that's really interesting, or you didn't find it interesting at all. If you didn't find it any interesting at all, like I said, leave a comment down below. But without any further ado, let's get right down to the actual just deep dive itself here. Let's get into it. Now, of course, going on to the actual deep dive itself here, for this segment, what I kind of get more into depth, more into detail about the main aspects I was talking about earlier, like the beat itself, music, vocals, visuals themselves here. I get more into depth, more into detail, and more into the nitty gritty itself here. Let's get down to it. Of course, again, starting off with the actual beat itself here. Let's just get on to it. Like I said, beat itself here really well done. Like, listen to this beginning segment, it's interesting. Like, listen to this. Like, it just goes hard. Like, oh, that intro is so hard. And then it kind of gets a little awkward transition into this segment itself here, which I didn't like too much, but overall it still kind of picks up here. Like, listen to this.
From the shadows every time you play, but now I'm in the lights, so come and see me on the stage. The time for games is over. Well, that's not really true, because tonight my show will toy with your mind till you're through.
And then, of course, aside from that, just no general beat itself for being really cool. Like I said, it has this sort of like energy, this kind of vibe, and almost like this sort of like a, like almost energetic nature to it. Like you're just like a, like it's like a, not like a fast turtle, but maybe more like a, like you're watching a cheetah kind of go through it. And then, of course, it just gets elevated for the actual course itself. You're like, hold on, where is the course itself? Like right here. Listen to this. Listen to this. Like, just that course itself here, it goes so hard, it just goes so fast. And then, of course, we get into the actual drops themselves here, and then, of course, into the different segments. And like I said, just the chorus itself here goes incredibly hard. The actual, just main, actual, like, a part of the actual song itself here is overall still well done. I like it, but it does feel like it kind of almost transitions to that segment, or to the, I feel like it goes from the actual, just, intense chorus itself here to the actual more calmer, regular flow of the actual stuff here a little too quick. It could have used maybe a little bit more of a, not like a more of a sudden cut, maybe more of a like a slower, like a not a slowerness, like more like a slowing of the actual intensity into the actual just kind of general flow itself here. That would have made it a little bit more smoother into transitioning from scene to scene to scene, and it kind of made it a little bit better. But aside from that though, I still enjoyed it. Like I said, the intensity immaculate, the actual just rhythm itself here immaculate. Everybody actually just beat itself here is incredible and so well done. Like I said, it's my favorite part of the actual stuff here. It is so good and so well portrayed. And overall, it does have a lot of really high moments. Like, hold on, let me go to my favorite moment of the actual beat stuff. Like, where was it? Like right around it was like right around here. Hold on. Right here, right around here. Like, ooh, like this is there. It's done okay, seems like then I'm gonna go ahead and skip mixing here. Like, big friend, you get something. Okay. I did not mean to do that. My computer completely froze. I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. I tried to stop at that certain segment itself, but I don't know. Like I said, just my entire PC kind of just slowed down to like a halt, and everything was just kind of gone. I don't know what happened. So yeah, that was my favorite segment from like around here to like around here. I like that part. That's my favorite part of herself here. And of course, that goes more into the attribute itself here and kind of just how it flows into those segments. But aside from that, though, sorry for that, by the way. So let me just go ahead and get to the actual let me just go ahead and get to the actual just next segment itself here. Like I said, beat itself here. I love it. Now let's get into the actual vocal work themselves here. Now for the vocals themselves, they were incredibly well done. Like such the actual amount of just heart and passion that's put into the actual vocals themselves here were incredible, and I love them just so much. But the actual kind of just cheesiness it's just a little too hard to ignore. Like for segments like this, like where is it? Like right around, like right here. Like this segment. Like, it almost doesn't seem right here. I feel like it should be more of a more of an intense hatred than more of like a sing-song kind of tone there. Like, I'm a bad, like almost that kind of thing here. But aside from that, like I said, overall though, just the actual, just vocals themselves still have a great amount of just passion and heart to the actual song itself here. I just do feel like for certain segments they aren't really executed well in terms of the actual visuals themselves or in terms of the actual vocals themselves here. But aside from the actual vocals themselves are being extremely well done and I like them a lot, there's like I said issues with it. Now though, without any further ado, now let's get to the actual lyrics themselves here. Let's get down to it. Now of course, like I said beforehand, there's a lot of really cheesy moments in terms of the actual just the actual just lyrics themselves here, like I'm a bad rabbit, like, and then just like, oh what big ears you have, in my performance you've met your end, or like something like that. Like it's just like we could have executed that a little differently. That would have made the song a little better. But aside from that, though, like I said, I'm not mad at them. I'm not mad. Why would I be mad? But overall, it doesn't upset me too much. It doesn't upset me too much. I still enjoy the actual lyrics themselves. Incredible, like an incredible amount. But it's just a little cheesy. It's just a little cheesy. I have to admit it. And overall, kind of throws me off a little bit. But aside from the lyrics themselves being a little on the like cartoonish side, it's overall, like I said, still an immaculately well made song. It's overall very well performed, has such great vocals, has such great lyrics themselves, has a lot of depth to it. And overall, I love it so much. But aside from just vocal work and lyrics themselves here, let's go into the actual visuals themselves. And of course, the main point I do want to focus on, as I was saying beforehand, this segment right here almost looks like it's got like a little bit of AI generated art there. Like let's look at this. Hold on, go right a little bit right here. Like it just looks a lot here. Especially for like this segment itself here. Like these ears are a little too sharp. Like the mouth is moving a little odd way. Hold on. Let me just go like the mouth is moving in such a little odd way. Like it's just, this can't be like really animation stuff here. Like it either has to be like a filter or it has to be like AI generated art there. And while it's smooth, it just looks a little strange. It just looks a little stranger. But I do enjoy the next segment right here. Where it's like right around. I do like how this looks. This is really cool. And I actually paused. I didn't mean to say it like that. But overall, this is overall a very interesting scene here. I like the actual just whether they kind of frame this in terms of like bro about basically accepting his demise. But aside from that, though, overall, though, I enjoyed the actual videos themselves here. They were incredibly well made and overall look so good. Excluding certain scenes here. Like I said, overall, this little AI segment here, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't enjoy it too much. It looked a little strange, especially for that segment that I was mentioning earlier. But overall, aside from that, though, it's overall not a bad video. Like I said, the mods that they used for the entire SFM here, very well done, very well utilized, and overall have a lot of really cool designs here. I love them. But the actual just lighting itself here, and of course just the actual animation flow and style stuff here, overall very well done, very well executed, and overall very incredible. I love them. Like I said, models themselves here, really well done. I love a lot how the models themselves here look. The actual lighting itself here is really well shot. It has a lot of gives a lot of these scenes here an immense amount of depth and detail. Like look at this, it just looks so cool. Let me go to a good scene here, like look on, like right here, like look. It's time to scream. Like, ooh, like oh, it just looks so horrifying here, and I love it. And like I said, as just aside from natural, lighting itself here, giving so much more depth and detail to the actual stuff here. The actual just animation flow and animation style itself here is also very well executed, very well done, and overall so well put together. I love it. Like I said, animation flow, how well the actual animation stuff here moves in terms of how the models kind of move around. Very well done. Very smooth, very buttery, very silky. There's not a moment here where it's like, oh, that looked a little. Where there's not a moment here where I was like that doesn't look good. That looks super choppy or like super like like glitchy or laggy. Like it overall, everything looks good. everything looks really nice, and overall I enjoyed it a ton. It's super incredible and so cool. But aside from the actual just no animation flow itself here, the actual animation style itself here was also very interesting. There's a lot of really interesting scenes here that I overall very much enjoyed. And of course, one of those scenes being like right around here was like right around like yeah, like right here. Like this is like this.
Your heartstrings,
It's so cool.
my rock guitar.
From working like cards there. Like, this is so cool. Then bro gets boxed up, thrown out of the circus. He's not sound enough. And yeah, this scene just looks cool. Like I said, bro got thrown out of the circus for not being clown enough. But aside from the looks, just overall the actual just visuals themselves here were incredible, and I love them so much. And that's enough yapping for me today. Like I said, I made this like what 2-3 minute video into like a 20 minute video. I apologize for that. Like I said, I just had stuff that I had to yap about. But aside from that does kind of end off the extra stuff here. So like I said, please go check it out. Link down below and card right there. I'm leaving you 2 links to get to that original video, so please go check it out there. And of course, another end card right there for another one of my videos if you're interested in catching that. And of course, like I usually say, go ahead and please consider hitting the like button and of course subscribing, as it just helps out so much with the channel itself, and it just helps me out a ton. So please consider doing it. But aside from that though, aside from liking and subscribing, also go ahead and hit the bell icon for the next time I upload if you're interested in catching the newest videos as soon as you can. Like I said, leave a go ahead and press the bell icon. The comment is there for. And of course, definitely comment down below your guys' thoughts and opinions on the actual stuff here, whether you liked it, you hated it, that's really interesting, or you didn't find it any kind of just if you didn't find any interested in it at all. Like I said, leave your thoughts and opinions on the actual stuff here down below. And for do, please, my bit lip is making me speak so weirdly. I apologize. It just incredibly hurts. But aside from them, one last little favor I gotta ask you guys. One last little favor I gotta ask you guys. Please consider hitting the share button and stuff here. It helps me out so much as a creator, especially one as small as I am right now. For you guys to hit the bell icon and consider sharing it in the bell icon, the share button, and consider sharing it maybe to like a friend or maybe some a Instagram friend or something like that. Like I said, it just helps me out a lot for you guys to maybe spread the word for the channel stuff here. You don't have to, but it just helps me out a lot. And if you want to help out the channel, that's one of the best ways you can do it. But aside from that, without any further ado, I hope you guys had a great